everybody. The microphone is working. Oh, for one horrible moment there, I was looking at OBS. That's why I'm looking over here. And the DJI microphone did not look like it was working. But it looks like we're there. It looks like we are good. And we are ready to rock and roll. I am somewhat blown away. We have already got 14 people in the lobby. And we're just hit 9 o'clock. And we have got 16 people watching already. Oh, madness, madness, madness. 15 people now in the lobby. We have got just one place left. Just one place. Oh, man. I love you guys. I love you guys. This is going to be a good night. I can see it coming. I can see it coming. So in the YouTube chat at the moment, we have got Gamer Dan. Good evening. Galacticor. Good evening. Cole Sidwell. Good evening. I hope all is well, my friend. It certainly is. Galacticor says, evening, folks. Get the red flags ready. I'll come to that in a moment. Don't get the red flags ready. Carl, good evening. Good afternoon here in the States. Terry West, good evening. And MZ Motorsport is back in. Been a while. And everyone else, welcome, welcome, welcome. Nixon, rock and roll. So 15 people. Right, with regards to the red flags. Don't get all your red flags ready because we are still going to be doing that red flag replay thing. But we have got to refine it a little bit from last night because last night did get a little bit chaotic. And we're going to refine it to only the person that has been offended by the incident can throw a red flag. Only if you are the one that has been pushed off and the other person didn't wait for you, only you can throw the red flag. Otherwise, we've got people throwing red flags left, right and centre. The other thing as well, be careful about when you're throwing the red flag because you don't want to be that person that's just constantly throwing a red flag for every tiny little bit and slowing everything up. It is there if somebody has blatantly kicked you off, knows that they've kicked you off and hasn't stopped. So we had a little incident yesterday where somebody had gone wide on the exit of the corner and another car was going around and put themselves on the exit of the corner. That in our mind, and it was agreed in the chat yesterday, is a racing incident. Don't bother putting that one in. If somebody's come on the track and they're right in front of you and they've crashed into the side of you and spun you around right in front of them, throw a red flag. If somebody comes up behind you into a corner and punch you like crazy and you're off in the barrier and they've carried on and they haven't waited for you, throw a red flag. But if it's a racing incident, just let it go. And the other thing as well is make sure that they have not stopped and let you by, because they don't need to stop in straight away on that corner because it causes mayhem for everybody else. They might have carried on to the next straight and then pulled over and let you through. So just make sure that that has happened and just think about it. If you've got time, just, maybe have a look at the replay. Even if you're so far behind and somebody hasn't waited and you're all on your own and you want to come out of the race, just go back to the pits, come out of the race, check the replay and just say, okay, was that me or was that the other guy? Oh, it's the other guy. Let's throw a red flag. Let's have a look at it. If they've been naughty, we'll boot them. It's that easy. And the other thing as well is if we do, we've got to come out the lobby, which means all of you have got to be ready to get back in the lobby straight away. So we're going to refine it a little bit, but we are going to keep it going. I've got light damage on tonight. We haven't got the randomizer because I've got a little data issue in there for some strange reason. I'm trying something a little bit different to help me to update the randomizer and get it onto this machine more easily. And I've managed to mess that one up myself. But there we go. You should not put a non-techie on a techie job. So we're going to be using the details within the game tonight. So if I just go across, we're probably going to be in this screen nearly all night tonight. So in this one, we are on, where are we? We're at Circuit de Barcelona, the GP layout, 6 laps on this one. Custom weather in the evening, random weather is pretty much all of these. They're pretty much all rolling start, slowest first. So I'm only going to pick out the highlights as usual. 2 and 2 tyre and fuel, light mechanical damage, and we are in the GR4s for this one with racing medium tyres and no need to stop. So before each race, assuming I remember, I'm going to go through that screen on here so everybody will be able to see it. A few more people jumping in. Welsh boy, good evening. Greg White is in too. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Is it just me? Hello, my friend. Jack Kobe, evening all. The Cornetto has been consumed. Ooh, have we moved from Kobe juice to Cornettos? Is this the new fuel that Jack Kobe is consuming to make him into a super alien? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? And Playwright, big likes. Thank you ever so much, mate, for tuning in and dropping a like. I really, really appreciate that. We got 15 runners in this one already. I can't believe at 9:05 we got 15 people queuing up and ready to rumble already. So who have we got? We've got Jack Kobe, Greg White, Gamer Dan is in, Welsh Boy, Borny, D-Lox, me, Wacky Debaki, Drat Fury, Hulky, M-Tech, Steve, Stiggy, GT Tom, Gamer Dan, I think I just said, and Westy. So I think Gamer Dan is just changing his car. One of the other things that happened yesterday, and I do need to tidy this up as well, and we're going to get running at in 4 minutes time, so I'm going pretty quick through this. Welcome. Some people said, oh, I left a note in X, Y and Z, and I'm not going to say what it was, to do a red flag. Sorry guys, but I am only looking at the YouTube chat. I need one location. Otherwise, I've got to look in Discord. I've got to look in the game chat. I've got to look on PSN. I've got to look. I can't cope with all of those different places to look for red flags coming in. So I am only going to be looking at the YouTube chat. And I'm going to be looking for at PlayStation Racer in the chat that you do. So it puts a little orange box, as Gamer Dan and MZ Motorsports have done. It puts an orange box around my name so it jumps off of the screen. And if I see a red flag there, then at the end of that race, and before we do the next one, we'll jump in the replay. And I will be asking you which lap, what happened. I need to know where it is so we can go straight to it. I don't want to be running through 2 or 3 minutes of footage to try and find the incident. We want to go right there. So beginning of lap 2, end of lap 3, down the main straight on lap 4. You know, we need that sort of level of information so we can zoom straight into the issue, have a look at it, make a very quick decision. People can have their own thoughts in the chat, and then we'll make the decision there and then. We will not be kicking anybody this evening. We are still in is this going to work mode. I think it is. I think it is going to work. And of course we will be using that to not only kick people that aren't doing what they should be doing. I've got a load of gunk on my glasses. Using it to kick people that aren't playing by the rules, but also we'll be using it as a form of education as well. So there will be occasions where we go into a replay review and it's like, oh my goodness, that was really disrespectful, you're out of here for the night. You can come back tomorrow, but you're out of here tonight. Or it might be, look, in this instance, we could have used the radar better. We could have used the track map for a rejoin. We could have done this better. We could have done that better. And we'll use that as a way of educating people. You know, maybe it is who was in the wrong there. Who should have given the place back? Maybe it was a 3-car pile-up. Should 2 of you have stopped with the person that came off worst and the 3 of you run together? All this sort of stuff, and we will then get a better idea of what we should be doing. Oh, been through a lot there. Pause, rewind, slow down, run it at half speed, and it might make a little bit of sense. But there was a lot to go through, and can I just thank everybody that gave me feedback yesterday, both positive and negative, on the red flag. I think primarily people are up for it. People are concerned it's going to be abused. That's number one. The big one was this is just going to get abused like the public forum in Discord was, and we're never going to get any racing done. I'm hoping it's going to calm down over a few days when people understand how it works. It should only be used for really disrespectful stuff. And also it was mentioned to me that it's putting a block in the racing. People want to race. They don't want to be jumping out of here, there and the other. They just want to come in, do a race, do another race, do another race, finish the day and move on. And doing these replays is breaking the continuity. Well, that, my friends, is down to you on how much you want to run the replays. And if we've got one person that is throwing replays every single race, well, we'll have to monitor that as we go. So still things to work out, but I am more and more and more, I'm more convinced I want to get this lobby super clean. A lot of people say it's very difficult to police and I'm never going to do it. Well, I'm giving it a try. I'm giving it a try. Okay, good evening, good evening, good evening. The headphones are on. We are getting into the quali. I've done no running again tonight, so goodness knows what it's going to be like the first time out, but we will start the quali. We are at Barcelona. We are on a 5-minute quali and we will be doing a 6-lap race. And I'm just going to quickly check and make sure everybody, looks like everybody's ticked in. So let's get underway. I'm going to try and stick to the timing as much as I can, because a few people have said, look, we want to see you running in the daily races, but also we want to do some of the lobbies. Can we get the lobbies down to 2 hours? So 11 o'clock or thereabouts, I'm into the daily races. I'd like to try and get to that if we can. Obviously, the replays are going to slow that down. Let's hope and see that everything is going to be nice and respectful tonight. And I haven't yet put on heavy damage, but I am very, very, very keen to do a full heavy damage only evening and see what that is like. I've done 1 or 2 before. I've reworked the data so that it was heavy, and those evenings tend to be more respectful than any others, so I am considering going that route, even though if you get hit by another car it wrecks your race. But that's racing, my friends. In the real world, if somebody comes up behind you and smacks you up the back end and damages your car and puts you in the gravel, that's your race over. That is racing. However, the guy behind is going to be a little bit more cautious if he thinks he might be punting you off. There are consequences, my friends. Consequences to everything we do. Carl, heavy damage is the way to go. I'm so more convinced that heavy damage is the way to go. I deleted a load of replays today because I was unable to save replays because I think I'd run out of memory on my machine. And I was looking at some of the heavy replay races that we've done, and they are definitely cleaner, significantly cleaner with heavy damage than light damage. And interestingly, and I'm not going to name names, those are people that have traditionally said to me, oh, we don't like heavy damage. Well, they tend to be the people that are doing the banging and crashing. Read into that what you can. Read into that what you can. It seems to be that most of the really respectful clean racers are all up for heavy damage. And of course, if you don't like the rules I'm applying, well, there are plenty of other lobbies out on Gran Turismo that will be more than happy, I'm sure, to have you along. I appreciate that my lobbies tend to be a little bit too squeaky clean, a little bit too, ooh, he's a bit PC on this. I had somebody who said, what on earth are you doing? You know, with regards to swear words, it's ridiculous that you're banning swear words. Even the kids know more swear words than most of us adults. Very true, they probably do. But I don't want to listen to it. I'm sorry, I don't. When my girls come over and they start all of the certain words, it's like, excuse me, this is my house, can you stop that right now? So, you know, I have had 1 or 2 people say, crikey, what are you doing in your lobbies? It's like having a load of babies. Don't care. I'll run it how I want to run it at the end of the day. And I think we're doing it right, because we've now got several other lobbies that PSR people are running to PSR rules. If we weren't doing things right, then I wouldn't have other people wanting to run their lobbies in the same way we run ours. Right, how are we doing? Oh, that was a lap. I thought that was just the out lap. Oh, Carl's just done a big post-it. What's he said? I know if there's heavy damage, I would play more respectful. I haven't never played this online before because of bad players. Well, Carl, if you've never played online, Gran Turismo online, because of bad players, you, my friend, need to load up your PS5 or PS4, whatever, load up Gran Turismo and come and race with us. Because online racing really does give a whole new perspective to this game. Racing against the AI was one thing, doing the challenges and stuff is another, but when you go online racing, boy, does it open up this game massively. Come on, my friend, load it up, come and race with us. And basically you are exactly what these lobbies are all about and PSO is all about. It's getting people online racing who are maybe anxious or not quite sure about it, don't want to get into really silly races where people are being punted off everywhere, people are being called names and stuff. We don't allow any of that in here. It is respectful, friendly, and I am working extremely hard to keep that. I could just say this is true, Mad Max, but I can't see what Mad Max has said for the minute. I'm just trying to chase down Gamer Dan at the moment to see if I can get a half decent lap. So what's Mad Max? At the end of the day, your stream, your rules, absolutely, my friend. I do run PSO as a community, sort of as almost like a democracy where people can have their say, and I will take on board what they're saying, and I value that very much. But at the end of the day, as people remind me, it is my channel, it's my stream, it's me, and I will do what I want to do. But I do listen to other people. It's not all my own way. So Carl says, well, as soon as I get my wheel, I will definitely join you. Why wait for the wheel? Just come on down with a controller. Do you know some of the quickest races that we got in here are on controller? Here we got Unphased is on controller, Jack Kobe's on controller. Some of the others will probably shout out they're on controller. There we go. And Gamer Dan has hit the sentence of the night so far this quickly. It all comes down to a little thing called respect. Simple. And that's it in a nutshell. Hashtag respect. It's respecting each other. That's all I ask for. Gamer Dan's on controller and he's really quick. Mad Max is on a... Do you know what? Most of the quick guys in here are on controllers. It annoys me that I spent all this money on my rig and my wheel, which I adore, don't get me wrong, because I can't race on a controller. But I spent a small fortune. Yeah, those guys are obliterating me. Just come on down, give it a go. Carl takes online gaming seriously. Sounds good to me. I'd like to take it seriously, but I'm spending half my time streaming and manage to stream and jibber-jabbering, which only leaves half of my very small brain capacity for racing. So whilst I like and I would want to take it seriously, unfortunately the lobbies tend to be a little less so, and the daily races are where I really take it seriously. Wow, wacky tobacky, that was awesome. Came down there like a bat out of hell. I thought, whoa, he's going to pump us all off. He hit the apex, turned it in, job done. What a move. What a move. I love that. Maybe I should follow Wacky. Learn a few things. He's going round the outside of D-locks now. Didn't quite pull that off and that upset his car, which puts me up the inside. Hey Dutchie, how you doing? I just whacked that Fury now. And I don't know who else I caught, so I'm gonna just drop to the back. Right, where's GT? I'm gonna run with GT. I got that completely wrong and caused complete mayhem there, so I am gonna drop back and we're gonna have a race with GT. Because I know I got that wrong. I took my eyes off of the chat just as we went in there and I caught Track Fury. Then I think somebody else got caught up in that, so I apologise for what happened. I do not want to be the first person to get a red flag and get banned from my own stream. What happens if I get banned? What happens if I get a race ban? Does that mean I get to commentate all evening? One of the things I'm trying to work on is slowing fast out, braking a little bit earlier, and then just being able to carry that little bit more speed through the corner. Or I might cut that one. Hello Neil! Oh, we've got loads of people coming in this evening. A bit deep into that one. Wow, 32 people watching. What is going on tonight? That's insane. That is completely bonkers. I get in the gravel. I want to try and catch up with Welsh Boy and Trigger. They're having an awesome battle. But the laps are running out. We're halfway through the race already. We're going to be starting lap number 4 in a moment and getting that will be halfway house. Where are you? 4.6 behind. 4.8. They're actually going away from me. .7 now, but oh, got too deep. That's not going to be good. Well, we are catching, but that wasn't a good corner there. Got the telemetry on my phone today, so my right hand rear tyre is really cold right now. Just need to bear that one in mind. Conversely, the left-hand front tyre is really hot. Got 65 degrees, 63 degrees on the rear right tyre and 87, 88 degrees on the front tyre. So massive, massive difference in tyre temperatures across the car. Right, we have closed up on trigger a little bit, 1.4. Of course, closing up is going to be one thing, getting past is going to be another. How do I get those temps? I've got a application on my phone called Easio Dash. Easio, or it's EZIO, however you want to pronounce it. But Easio Dash, and it hooks up via IP to my network. It then picks up the data from the game, and I can see what temperatures I'm running. I can see the revs, I can see the brake and the acceleration inputs, and other bits and pieces. I'm going to be honest with you, I only really use it for the tyre temperatures, and normally I only do that when I'm racing in the dailies, but unfortunately now I'm racing in VR, I can't see that data at all, so half the time I don't have that when I'm running in the dailies. There's a whole load of data. I've got the tyres, what gear I'm in, the revs, the speed I'm doing, my top speed, so 144 miles an hour is the top speed I've done in this race, 20.6 miles travelled, and a few other bits and pieces. But let's get into the race. Easio Dash. If you want details, more details about that, then hit me up in Discord, and I'll be more than happy to share the details with you. There are other applications. I believe that oh, who is it? Somebody's just done a really good one, which you do actually have to pay for. Dave, that Coach Dave, I think it is. He's released a good one that might actually be in beta at the moment. I think he was talking about doing some sort of free beta trial or something. And then I think that's going to be something like about $50 a year, maybe. Don't quote me on that. Lots of additional telemetry on that one, where you can match your data against a faster racer and see where you're fast, where you're slow, where they're coasting, where they're braking, where you're coasting, where you're braking, and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, that one's pretty good. Easio Dash, the one I've got, is free, so I just dropped it on my phone, hooked it up, and away we go. Nice and easy. That little Sylvia is quick. Need to get in the slipstream. Now, final lap. Can I get past trigger? 88 degrees on the front left, 64 degrees on the rear right at the moment. So again, another really big imbalance on the old tyre temperatures. We've been carrying that all the way through the race. Maybe I can lean on this front tyre a little bit more through here as we're up to temperature. Sylvia's coming back at me though. Can we get Steve as well? We're not going to be able to get into single figures. I'm afraid that my little misdemeanor at the beginning of the race has put paid to that, but the respectful thing to do was to fall to the back of the grid and apologise to the issue that I caused. I know that I got into track fury. I think that somebody behind may well have got caught up in that as well as I went across the track. So I just did the decent thing and put my hands up. I'm sorry, made a mistake, paid the price. But still had a great little race at the back. We had to work hard to get past GT Tom, something I don't do very often. Then had to work hard to catch up with Trigger and then get by. And now trying to work hard to get on the back of Steve here and see if we can get that done as well. But I think that we're running out of time. Unless Steve messes up badly, don't think we're going to get through. So we'll take a slightly different line through there. The Lamborghini is going to get the power down. I am going to get slipstream, but it's not far enough to the line. And I'm going to have to follow him over, I'm afraid. Oh, no opportunity to get by. 12th position. Moral of that story, behave yourself on track. Don't look at the chat while you're trying to race. Faz, Sim Dashboard. That's another one, I think. Matt, I think there's also one called SimGrid, I believe. SimGrid is the paid one. Delta and is a post-race analysis tool. Dan, penalties were off in this race, were they? Well, in that case, the penalties are probably going to be off in all of them. I'll have to have a little look. Maybe that's why I did well if the penalties were off. I'll have to have a quick look. So your winner there was Jack Kobe with Kobe Juice in the Hurricane, a 153.4. M-Tech in second with a 155.7, and Drat Fury in third with a 154.7. Thankfully, I didn't wreck Drat Fury's race too much. And Drat Fury, I really apologise. I got that so bad into that corner. And whoever else I caught that was behind me, I really apologise. That might even have been M-Tech. I'm not quite sure. I think it was a yellow car. But anyway, who knows? Hulky in fourth, Borny in fifth, Greg White in sixth, D-Lock seventh, Stiggy in eighth, Gamer Dan in ninth, Welsh Boy 10th, Steve in 11th. I got 12th, ahead of Trigger in 13th, GT Tom 14th, Westy 15th, and Wacky Debaki in 16th. But your top three at the moment, Jack Kobe, M-Tech, and Drat Fury. Congratulations to the three of you. Whoa! Right. Let's have a little look and see where we're off to now. I'm going to load the settings. So we're off to Michelin Raceway Road, Atlanta. Let me just double check the settings. So shortcut penalty needs to be weak. Wall collision I won't worry about. Correct off. Car collision on. Ghosting weak. Pit lane cutting on. Right, yeah, I have got to change some of those settings. So we will save those settings into there. And I might have to change some of the others as we go along. So I'll just get this one loaded up so people can see what's going on. And then we will grab our car. Carl Sidwell, GR2 at Spa, please, sir. Okay. Remind me at the very end, once I've done the first 4 races, we'll do that one before I go into the daily races. Just remember to shout it out at the end, and we'll do that. Obviously, I have told people what we're going to be doing. So for the moment, yeah. So I think, are we GR4 again? I just need my. Oh, I can't look at my phone. Are we GR4 for this one, guys? It looks like we are. What was it in? I'm going to have to come out of my dash. As I said, unfortunately, I messed the data up in the Discord, which is me. So, not in the Discord, in the randomizer. So, let me just bring up the Discord so that I put what we should be doing. So, racing schedule. Michelin should be the Mazda Roadster touring car. It should be the Mazda Roadster touring car. Let me just change that. So we'll take that off. And the tyres for this one is all racing tyres. Okay. There you go. Hulky's just said, supposed to be the Mazda touring car. As did Gamer Dan and Vanosphere and a whole load of other people. So we'll change the car. Hopefully, I'm getting towards the mad part of work at the moment. It's been absolutely crazy. And hopefully, I'll be able to just quieten down and settle myself down a little bit. What touring cars have I got? I've got 2 of them. I don't know why I've kept 2. Oh, to get rid of one. And I think we said racing tyres, didn't we? let's just tick in with that. Looked like that worked. So, whoa, don't want to go there. I want to go into here. So just to go through, we are at Michelin Raceway Road, Atlanta, 5 laps on this one. Custom weather as normal, early morning for this one. Random weather. Rolling start slow is first. BOP is on. Slipstream strength is real. Mechanical light 2 and 2. So we should be able to get all the way through to the end on this one. 5-minute quali. Obviously, we need to be running the Roadster and racing any racing tyres that you want. And again, no need to pit. I don't think there's any pits in this one whatsoever. And as really, is it just me says, Discord link is in the description if you want to see the list of races pre the stream. I try and publish them somewhere in the morning UK time. It depends on whether I can get them done before work or whether I just do them over a short coffee break. Yeah, I try and get them up there as soon as I can so that you guys can get your cars ready. You know what we're doing. Some of the people that are less confident can maybe, you know, if there's a track that they're not overly keen on, they can either miss it and jump out of the lobby and let somebody else in, or they can spectate if we've still got enough people in the lobby, or they can practice it during the day. Practice it. Practicing it's a good one. So in this one we've got, let me just actually, before I do that, let me just let everybody know when the qualifier is going to start. So qualifier at 21:40 for this one. I should be out there practicing. Alas, again, I'm not. Okay, Jack Kobe, Greg White, Gamer Dan, Welsh Boy, Born is in, Mad Max, D-Lox, myself, Jack Fury, Hulky, M-Tech, Steve, Westy, Stiggy, and GT Tom. We got enough room for one more. If anybody out there in YouTube land that is looking to race with us, then please jump in and let us know. Svanosphere, I'm afraid, has really says so really says Discord link in description if you want to see the list of races pre the stream and spend all your credits on required cars. Laugh out loud. Most of the cars are under 500,000 credits, and by all means don't go out and specifically buy a car. You can always sit out a race if you want to. But this is the home of randomized races where we run all sorts of different cars on different tracks, which gets us into different cars rather than GR cars all the time. And then Vanosphere, my absolute mate, has done the sentence of the night. He's just trumped Gamer Dan, I'm afraid. He says this stream is way better than Rory's, etc. 200 subs on its way. I doubt that very much. I doubt that very much. We're still struggling to get 50 likes in a night. In fact, I've given up with that. Richard Source is just joining us. Hopefully he dived in and got that done. Yes, he is. He's just joining us. So we've got a couple of minutes and then we'll get this one underway. Do you know what? I would love 200 subs. To be quite frank right now, I'd love to get 50, 60 people watching at any one time and 50 likes. That would absolutely rock my world right now. At the minute, we're still around about the 20s to 30s with similar number of likes. But we do get, I don't know, some nights we get 200, 300 people watching, which is exciting on a Friday night with our Friday night specials. Sometimes we can even get up to 450, even 500 people watching, which is absolutely insane. For a guy that just sits here of an evening, racing with his mates, chilling, relaxing, having fun, and just doing it as a hobby, it's brilliant. I just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Right, Richard, you got less than a minute to grab your car, mate. You need to grab your car. You need to grab your car. There we go. He's in. He's in. He's in. In the nick of time. The threats are being kicked out. He jumped in his car. He's put some tyres on it. He's fueled it up, hopefully with Kobe juice, and we're ready to rock down. Roll. Actually, he hasn't jumped in a car. He's jumped to a Frisian cow. Look, that car looks like a Frisian cow. Mm. Oh my gosh, it started already. It's only the beginning of race 2, and Mitchell Morgan's losing it already. Have we got a little car in? We have. Greg White is little. So I think that Richard is he's going to get his cow, and then it's going to wind up in Lidl as a nice steak. I'll be watching out for that later on, especially when I've cut him up a few times, ground him into mincemeat. Probably not. He'll probably be all over me now. Right, racing soft tyres, nice and sticky. Whoa, nice and sticky, not. Woo! Okay, let's rephrase that. These tyres are not very sticky at all. And now I've got to try and get into this while everybody's coming by. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Just watching the mirror and the radar and everything to see when I could rejoin there. Woo! What is it with this car? Maybe I should have gone with the soft, the sports tyres. Or maybe I'm just driving it like a complete plank. Because planks of woods don't have brains, and I don't have a brain. My brain is made of fluff. It cannot compute a thing. Whoa. Yay. Crikey, what is it? What's this little Mazda tonight? Has Jack Kobe been after my car and has he nobbled it? I think he might have nobbled my car. Definitely done something to it. Whoa! Crikey! I am the master of the 360 spin. I've mastered that now. Really says, don't milk it, Mitch. Uh-oh. Yeah. I don't intend to. I just intend to come out here and have some fun. The day that it turns into a full-time job and the fun goes will be the day that I hang up my gloves. What? Oh, I'm going to have to go quiet. I need to work out this car because this is all over the place. I'm Phased, just finished work and driving home. Hello, I'm Phased. How are you, my friend? Did you have a good day at work? You're just in time to watch me make a complete idiot of myself. Right, brake in a straight line. Get the braking done and then turn in. Concentrate a little bit more. It's weird, I can jump into the GR cars now and just drive them and pretty much talk and stream at the same time because I don't have to think quite as much. However, with some of these other cars, I really do need to think about braking, acceleration, and just think about what I'm doing. Oh, that was a wheel on the curb there. I think we're going to be starting. Well, I'm going to be starting last, but at the front of the grid. There's no enjoyment of starting at the front of the grid when you know you should be mid-pack. It's just showing that I'm not racing like I should be. where are we? 10 seconds. So we'll get to finish this, but it looks like a 1:49 is going to be my best lap against Greg White's 1:28. So yes, we didn't get a good lap together there. For those of you that are interested, I'm going to be jumping into the daily races after the main lobbies, and then probably at Daytona again. I can't believe I'm about to say this. I'm sort of enjoying getting to grips with the GR3 cars. That's the reason why I'm doing a lot of GR3 daily races at the moment. It's not helping my DR specifically, and I could probably do better with my GR with the DR with my GR4 cars. That's a tongue twister. But yeah, I'm just trying to get to grips with the GR3 cars in a competitive environment, which the daily races obviously provide. So for those of you that are wondering why I'm not working on the DR quite so much as trying to build my confidence in that particular car. And those of you that follow me will know that I'm okay in GR4s, GR2s, GR1s to a certain extent. GR3s just bite me hard all the time. They really do. Coda, I just shut the door and they just opened it again. What are you doing? What are you doing? Right, so here we go. So 16 runners. I think it's pretty much the same as we had before, with the exception of Richard. So we'll get into this one, and we'll start the race right at the front with GT Tom at Westy. Let's see if I can keep it on the track. So I might go a little bit quiet with this one. I don't want to cause more problems like I did in the last one. Good luck, everybody. Remember, please, if you do bump somebody by accident or otherwise, like I did in the last race, please just give the place back by way of an apology, explain what happened in the chat afterwards, and give the place back when it is safe to do so. And like the last time, if I do something stupid, I will back out, give the places back, and apologise on the stream. Otherwise, have a cracking race, my friends. Here we go. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Right, cold tyres, even though I've got my Easio dash off now. So cold tyres into the first one. So we'll just take it a little bit easy. Whoa. I nearly gave GT Tom a side swipe there. As we went through there. Just managed to get out of that. Oh, I nearly started this race like I started the last one. Okay, make sure we're clear. Use the radar. Radar on the way in, radar on the way out, just to see where people are. And then just before we make a change of direction. Oh, that was a grotty corner. And just check the radar again, see where GT is. Now you might think I'm doing well out front, however, GT very often gets the better of me in these races, and he's lining me up for an overtake here. He's probably going to go to the inside. I'm going to stay on the outside. But we've got Jack Kobe and a whole load of people behind that could well come through. We've got M-Tech, we've got Jack Fury, a whole load of quick people that could quite easily come through. M-Tech is already up to 7th. Not sure where Jack Kobe and some of the other guys are. Jack Fury's already up into 3rd. Although I'm not quite sure where Drac started. He's up to 2nd now. He's flying. Right, try and slow it down on straight line. Oh, no. Ah, come on. Gifted that to Drac Fury there. Nobody's ever going to get an easier overtake than that one. So we need to get that place back now. Jack Kobe's up to 6th, Greg White is up to 7th, so we're starting to see a few of the quick boys on the table now. Coming through, we're on lap 2 of 5, so we've got 3 to go. And Jack Kobe's just done Greg White now. Gamer Dan's up in the mix too, so those guys are going to be right up with the leaders soon enough. We need to get on with this if we want to get a decent position. I need Terry to do a wonderful blocking exercise like he did yesterday. Oh, I was in awe of it. I actually watched the replay back after the stream because I loved it so much. I couldn't get by him. I tried and I tried and I tried. So the two of us together, with me not being able to get by, caused a bit of a bottleneck. Oh, I nearly lost that there. For the faster guys, and then a couple of the fast guys got through and ran away. We bottlenecked it again for a few of the others. And then unfortunately they did get through and away they went. Oh, that's a penalty. Yeah, I thought it was. That's going to bring me right. Well, actually, we're not doing too bad. We're chasing Jack Fury. We're out quite a fair way, so hopefully I might be able just to hold this. Where are we? 3.7. We're going to lose about a second and a half down here. This is a horrible track for getting a penalty on. Don't need to pull over. I can just knock it down a gear. Get it. Oh, I didn't need to knock it down a gear actually. We'll just carry on our line. You can see how far ahead Jack Fury is now with that penalty that I've just received. Way too far back to trouble him now. Jack Kobe is now in 3rd behind me with Gamer Dan behind him, so we've now got the big boys making tracks. You can see Jack Kobe is just going to reel me in now. I'm only 3 seconds ahead at the moment. You watch that time come down, even though I'm trying to push this as much as I can. Can we keep that 3 seconds through this race? I'm suspecting that we're going to struggle. It's down to 2.5 now. 2.3. It's dropping like a stone. Yeah, and of course, as soon as we get Jack Kobe behind me, boom, around it goes. Very difficult to actually get on the track here now. I've said before, I have this fluff of brains. As soon as I see Jack Kobe behind me, it's like, oh, panic! Mr. Fury on the soundbox. We need a Mr. Jones from Dad's Army saying, "Don't panic, don't panic." Oh dear. I was just very conscious of those quick guys coming through, and I should not have looked. I need to get a big bit of tape and put it over that part of the screen so I don't look to see where people are and just race. Oh, final lap. Can we maintain 9th position and at least get single figures after being on for a podium? Mind you, we wouldn't have got a podium, but I might have been top 5. Oh, that could be a penalty as well. I think I might have cut across that. I have. Oh, I'm not making this any easier on myself, am I? .72, Terry behind, so we will lose a second down the main straight, so there's no chance of catching the guys up front, although Richard is like 5 or 6 seconds down the road. He could stop and have a cup of tea, have a chinwag with the sandwich maker and make yourself a nice bacon butty, and finish that and still cross the line before I catch up with him. In fact, looking at that, I think he did actually stop and have a cup of tea and a bacon butty. And he still got away before me. But we did get ninth, assuming I don't drop it on this last corner. So ninth. Ooh, need to do better. I was chasing down that cow. Didn't quite manage to catch it. It needed milking, but didn't catch it. Didn't catch it. So I'm afraid Greg White in the little mobile. No stakes for you tonight. I couldn't get him. Oh my word! Come on. Must do better. Must do better. So where are we up to? So we've got 30 odd seconds. Where are we off to next? Let me just check and see where we're off to next, and then I'll get into wrapping up. So we are off to Dragon Trail Seaside in the GR4s. So Dragon Trail back in the GR4 cars. Oh, we got the chicane of death. How many of us are going to get murdered? And please note I said how many of us, because I'm going to get murdered. I will get murdered. Jack Kobe, what happened there, Em? You came up behind me, my friend. I just need to shut this door. I think Joe's gone to bed. Yeah, you came up behind me and I got the collie wobbles and decided to chuck it off the track again. It's always the same when you come up behind me. I need you to set up a new profile in a different name. Might be all right. Oh, I might actually be able to do something. What's the result? Jack Fury got the win. 4 seconds ahead of Jack Kobe. Well done, my friend. You were rocking and rolling in that one. Jack Kobe in second with a 1:28.3 and the fastest lap. Congratulations. Gamer Dan in third with a 1:29.1, and then Mad Max in fourth. Welsh Boy in fifth. Greg White in sixth. Borney in seventh. Richard Source in eighth. I'm not going to say where I came. Stiggy in 10th. Westy 11th. D-Locks in 12th. Steve in 13th. M-Tech in 14th. So off the pace in that one, M-Tech. That's unusual to be back there. GT Tom in 15th, and Hulky unfortunately is still running. But yeah, I should have got a fourth, maybe a fifth in that one. Instead, we dropped badly. But Jack Fury, Jack Kobe, and Gamer Dan are your 1, 2, 3. Jack Fury, I got away luckily. Well, yeah, you did. Terry West, race for tonight. I have been overtaken under a yellow and no penalty given. Ooh, forget the cars. I want new tracks. Oh yeah, we want new tracks. Okay, I will double check and make sure that the flags are out there for the next one. I thought they were, but there we go. If you got overtaken under yellows, oh, that's not good. That's not good. So let's just drop down because I know I'm going to need to set this up. We're in GR4s. Racing medium tyres on this one. No need to pit. So the shortcut penalty is back to weak. The wall collision penalty is off because it's going to be bad enough if we hit the chicane. Correct the vehicle, it's off. That's on. Flag rules were on. So flag rules were on. So I don't understand how somebody overtook under yellows and didn't get penalised. Oken Timir Dugan is asking for the PSN address, which is up there. Hi, Mitchell Morgan will find me. Let me know when you sent the friend request, and I'll jump into my phone and accept it for you. Because at the moment I've got it on some other bits and pieces. John Iverhelm, good evening, my friend. How are you? And Jack Kobe is after a livery for the Mazda. Cool. Right. So let's just dive into the I'm going with the car that I'm really enjoying at the moment, which is the Genesis of all things. The event settings for this one, we are Dragon Trail Seaside, 10 laps on this one. There is a sting in the tail. We're at sunset, so it could be a bit dark. Random weather. We are on 6 tyre and 6 fuel. That is the sting in the tail for this one. So what tyres do you go with? Mechanical damage. And with regards to the tyres, you can run racing medium tyres only. No need to pit. But how are things going to pan out with regards to strategies here? Where do you pit? Where do you not pit? Could be interesting. Could be very, very interesting, this one. We shall see. And of course, now we do have the chicane up there. Right, let me just have a little look and see if we have got a friend request in. Not seeing anything as yet. I do like Michelin. It's one of my favourite tracks. Unfortunately, I've binned it. Jack Kobe, hit me up in the Discord and let me know what other tracks you'd like to try. Maybe we should... I think it would be really interesting is if we did an evening where we chose all tracks that we've not run before. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? If we did an evening of all new tracks. That would really sort the men from the boys, wouldn't it? If we did like on the GR4 cars, so it was relatively straightforward. How do we feel about that? How do we feel about that? At the moment, the poll, as usual, is pretty much 50-50. 52% have said that they would like me to keep the lobby racing and the daily race stream separate. And 48% are saying just carry on. I'm undecided. Carrying on I quite like because I haven't got to mess around with everything. But if I go with 2 separate streams, then it does mean to say I get more views. So yeah, interesting. I'm going to go 22:05 for this one, so 3 minutes. 3 minutes. This is your 3-minute warning, and then we will be on our way. Hey, Morgan Crank, welcome, welcome, welcome. Is there a free space in the lobby? At the moment, no. Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. Drac Fury, how does it affect the algorithm? I don't think it does particularly. Because it's Gran Turismo 7 content. I don't know that it differentiates between lobby racing and daily racing, to be quite honest. And I've got mixed content on mine. Although it's all Gran Turismo based, it is a little bit mixed. And it didn't do Rory any harm having Gran Turismo, ACC mixed, because he used to do one day and one the next. Oaken, can you write your PSN address as text? There we go. It's on the screen there. Mitchell -- Morgan. So yeah, 16 of 16 at the moment, I'm afraid. But we are heading into the period where people will sometimes disappear. Although somebody wants to do GR2s at Spa, so we shall see. Jack Fury, I get viewers from Hong Kong. That's cool. That's cool. I get viewers from all over the world. It just amazes me the reach of this game. But then when you've got that many people that are licensed the software, absolutely mad how many people. To have, you know, I mean, like for me, 2,500 subscribers when there are millions of Gran Turismo people out there. It just shows that a lot of people just want to race, but they're not interested in YouTube and watching people racing. They want to be out there doing it, which is good. That's the way it should be. That is the way that it should be. But then Tijney, congratulations, has just done 100,000 subscribers. And Rory, I think he's done 160, 170,000. He has rocketed from 100. Once he hit 100, he just went ballistic. Is that the word I want? Ballistic? Stratospheric? Any of those superlatives, doesn't really matter which one. Insert your preferred superlative here. Jack Fury, congratulations on the 2,700. Thank you, my friend. Spa is by far one of the nicest flowing tracks. I do the GR2 around Spa for credits. Well, Morgan Crank, I'm expecting you to win then. I'm expecting you to get out there and win that one. However, there could be a few people in here that might have something to say about that. Right, we're ready. Let's get this one underway. The chicane of death. Here we come. How many times can we hit the wall on the way through? Okay, and I sent a request and it has just been accepted, my friend. Now it's a case of keeping your fingers crossed for a place coming up. For those of you, does it have to be dark? It's whatever the randomizer says, my friend. It's whatever the randomizer says. It's beyond my control. Because some of them in the randomizer, it's set for random weather and random times of day. So I have to just double check everything when I'm setting it up each day. Because some of the races are pre-configured, but there are over 100 races that we've got set up in the randomizer now. And I can only set up 50 actually in the game. In fact, I can't even set up 50 because I need to keep some spots for the bespoke races I have to set up each day. So what I do is I ran the randomizer in the morning, promote what we're going to do, let everybody know, and then I jump into the game, set everything up. And one of those settings is random weather, random time of day. So we could be in the morning, we could be in the afternoon, we could be at night. It is beyond my control. Crumbs, Greg White went deep into there and got it done. Wow! Oh my word. I do wonder whether I need to reconfigure my pedals at some point. Oh, crumbs! Greg White hit the wall there. I took off. I've never actually taken off through the chicane of death. I took off and it sent me right the way across into the wall the other side. Got away with it. But I was all four wheels off the ground there. Woo woo! Ah, Morgan Crank, you'll be surprised, my friend. You'll be surprised. There's always an opportunity. The nice thing is the fast guys have got to come through the slower guys cleanly, which is a challenge for them. The slower racers like me have got to try and stick to our lines, cover the apexes and make it more difficult for those guys coming through. And you never know what might happen. You never know. Just remember to map that handbrake to one of the buttons or a lever on your controller. Oh, no, gone too deep. Just in case it is a grid start. I'm not quite sure what the starts are tonight. But sometimes, you know, I see these lobbies as a prep for going online in the dailies, and sometimes just having a midfield race with people that are better than you is what I absolutely adore. It's not necessarily all about winning. Although, when you've got Gamer Dan and Jack Kobe behind you, it's all about keeping them behind and winning. Whoa. Here comes Dan the Man. I've got an imprint of Eddie on my side of my car now. I think he let me through to give me some more pain following. He's going to chase me like crazy now. Come on, Dan, get a move on. Not often I say that. Oh, the lights really show up. I can give him some grief here. What is it in the daily races when they want to intimidate you? I'm going to get told off now for being disrespectful. It didn't work though, did it? Look. It didn't work. It made no difference. Should I do it through a chicane of death? That would be too mean. I'm not that mean. Oh, it hit the wall. Did you see the sparks? Did you see the sparks? Can we get him into the last corner? No, we can't. But we are going to be right on his back bumper. We're going to be right there. Oh, what a lap. I enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. That was almost better than racing. Circle on here, clutch pedal on WRC. Yeah, it's max circle, clutch. Cool. Richard Source, I think there should be some rules about racing and qualifying. It'd be better if we could be better at making space before going onto a hot lap. Absolutely, my friend. Well said. Unfortunately, it's very difficult to make a rule of that, because even in like normal racing, the Formula One and other forms of racing, it's up to the driver to make their own space, and that gets a little bit different. Gamer Dan, laugh out loud. I'm struggling with the GR4s tonight for some weird reason. I tell you why. That's because you've got this bright yellow fronted Genesis bearing down on you and pressurizing you into mistakes for a change instead of the other way around. Are you aware of the recent PlayStation Network wide outage? MZ, no, I wasn't. No, I was not aware, actually. Oh, wow. So we're back in 10th now. Back where we belong. Let's just go quickly through who we've got. We've got Stiggy, Westy, as in Terry West, GT Tom, Steve, Delox, MTech, Mad Max, Hulky, Borny, myself, Welsh Boy, Greg White, Jack Fury, Gamer Dan, Jack Kobe, and Richard Sauce. We've actually got some people out of place here. I'm surprised to see Stiggy at the front. MTech in 6th, Mad Max is 7th. Ooh, this could get interesting. Could get very interesting. Oh, it happened last night. No, I wasn't aware. I haven't actually been keeping up with what's going on the YouTube and stuff during the day. Normally when I'm working, I've got YouTube in the background and streams running and just mindlessly just seeing what's going on. But I've been involved with a lot of stuff over the last few days and needed to completely concentrate on what I was doing. And you know how I can concentrate. I mean, fluff of brains, come on. But no, I had to seriously concentrate on what I was doing at work today and yesterday. So very much out of tune with what's going on. So the only thing is we often get these outages just before an update. So have we got an update coming? Do I smell a Gran Turismo 7 update on its way? Ooh. You heard it here. You heard it here. Somebody at PD preparing the servers for a massive update. That's probably what it was. There you go, there is. See? I'm clairvoyant. What did I tell you? There's an update coming. 3 new cars. Hopefully there's going to be some more World Circuit races. Any sign of a new track? Any sign of a new track? I want Silverstone. Come on, PD, get your act together. Whoa! I just caught MTech there. Thankfully, I didn't wreck his race. Didn't put him off badly. Whoa! Got Watch that radar. Got a car on the inside. That's Welsh boy. Really wants Donington's a good track. I've got to be careful. I've got a car on the inside of me going through the chicane of death. That's never going to work. You can't go side by side through there. We did get a track limit. I didn't know any other way of getting through there without taking out Greg White, and I was not prepared to do that. So we have got a half second, unfortunately. I've never tried to go through the chicane of death side by side with somebody. Right, where is that penalty going to kick in? Pikes Peak Hill Climb, they've got the rights. Cool, cool, cool. Right, car on the outside. Don't drift over too far, Mitchell, and run him off the track. Which should get through there quicker. Right, where are we? We got a lot of work to do. We're only in 11th to get single figures, and we got a penalty to take. Don't get on the gravel. Don't get on the gravel. We're on the gravel. Pushing too hard. Got dirty tyres now. Oh, big hit through there. Oh, I almost overtook Jack Toby there. Oh, that would have been a eureka moment. Didn't quite manage it. Need to give him room on the outside. Sorry, I'm not watching the chat at the moment. I've got Jack Kobe and I've got Greg White behind me, two really quick guys, and I'd love to try and keep them behind. I've got Steve in front, and we're in 9th, so we're in single figures even after serving that penalty. Steve is off. That's going to give me one if I can get by him without crashing. I don't want to go on the gravel again. Just managed to keep it out of the gravel with a slight lift. We're going to head down towards the right-hander, towards the chicane of death. So let's get this slowed down and see if we can do anything. I am going to go all out through this chicane. How are we doing with the fuel? The fuel isn't too clever. We might need to do something with the fuel. Tyres are looking okay, actually. Oh, here we go. So just concentrating on this one a little bit. Oh, Borny's got a penalty now. I think we're a little bit heavy on the fuel to start with, so we're just having to work on that at the moment. So we've got 4.1 laps of fuel left and 6 laps to do, so I'm just being a little bit cautious on the old fuel. I'm not sure whether pitting would have been better or just fuel management, but we've gone for the fuel management option. Got the car off, that Semtech off in the gravel. Got a few people diving into the pits now. Oh, we've got a car off. Got Greg White chasing me down now. Just falling back a little bit from Jacoby now, but still very, very conscious of the fuel situation. I think that maybe pitting might have been the way to go. I think those guys that have pitted have probably got it right, but we're sort of committed now. Oh, I nearly ran out wide there, trying to follow Jacoby through. I think Greg White is going to get me in a moment. So 4 laps, and I've got 3 laps of fuel. So we do still need to save a little bit more in this one. So we'll carry on with the old fuel saving for the moment. I don't know what strategy Jacoby's on, but we are somehow managing just to stay in touch. I wouldn't say we're staying with him, but we are just about staying in touch. Greg White is going to come through in a moment. So we're on a fuel mix 3 at the moment. So 3 laps to do at the end of this one. Greg should come underneath me now. I'm going to let him through. I'm not going to hold him up. Oh, that was good through there. Oh, that was beautiful through there. You can hide your position if you turn off your high beams. I don't even know how to turn off my high beams. Can you even do that in the game? Where are we? 2.4. And we got 3 laps to do. Oh, this is looking really iffy. Am I saving enough fuel? If I go any more on the fuel map, I think I'm going to be into trouble and I'm going to get swallowed up by the guys behind. Hello, Big Joe. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us this evening. Thank you also to RL for joining us, and anybody else that I haven't specifically said hello to while I've been trying to race. Had a few grotty races, my own stupidity, trying to stream and race, and for this one, because I was chasing down Jack Kobe for a while, I've been sort of concentrating a little bit more on the racing and not looking at the chat, so I apologise to anybody that has joined us I haven't acknowledged. You can see Jonesy's joined. Got a little bit too deep into there. So where are we? We've got 2 laps of fuel and we've got 2 laps to do. I don't think there's enough in the tank. We're going to have to go desperate now. Fuel map 6 with 13 ahead of Jack Fury, who is in 8th. Is anybody else got a pit, I wonder? Or are all the pit stops done? I would imagine all the pit stops are done. So if we cross the line, we've got 1.7 laps of fuel left and 2 laps to do. 1.6 now. I need to keep an eye on that big time. I'd love to go with a faster fuel map, but I think 0.6 is where it needs to be for the moment. Whether we can wind that up a little bit towards the end of the lap, I'm not sure. You'll notice as well that I'm changing up early. Very often changing up early can save you more fuel than the fuel map alone. So I've learned in this game changing up is often better. Changing up early is better than running a leaner fuel map. On this one, because I got it so wrong, I went out the blocks way too quickly initially. I'm having to do a bit of both. So we've got 1.4. I think we can probably go fuel map 5, just inch it up a little bit. I think that my racage with Jack Fury behind me, he's closing fast. He's down to 8 seconds now. Greg White and Jack Kobe are getting away from me right now. So we've just got to be brave through that chicane of death every time. I think I've been pretty much committed every single time through there. So we've got 1.2 laps of fuel for the last lap. Let's try 3 and see what happens. Can we do it? 1 lap of fuel as we cross the line. Is anybody going to run out of fuel? Is there a possibility to pick up any more places in this one? I suspect not, but we'll give it a go. We'll push to the end. Jack Kobe 4.2 in front. Half a lap of fuel and roughly, well, just under half a lap to go. But we are pushing the fuel a little bit harder right now. Just revving it out a little bit more each time. 0.4. Full commitment through there again. Boy, oh boy, we've not hit the chicane of death wall going through. Jack Kobe's a little bit too far ahead, and as you can see, it's just going away from me a little bit there as well. 0.2. This is going to be close on the line. 0.1. I don't think the fuel management could have been a lot better than that. We got 7th. I don't know how we did 7th. Oh my word. Moral of that story, watch your strategy from the off. I went full beans, didn't notice the fuel coming down. I was watching the tyre, wasn't watching the fuel, and oh my word, that bit me hard. So Big Joe is doing well. How is Mitchell? Mitchell is doing good. Mitchell is good. Whoa! Wow, looks like Jack Kobe and Greg White had a bit of a bump somewhere. Wow. Right, I think. We are off to Mount Panorama in the Subaru WRX STI Isle of Man for 5 laps. 2 times each, light and any racing tyre you like. Oh, I love this car. I do love this car. This is going to be an absolute banger of a race. This one is going to be for real. It really is. So we're off to Mount Panorama in the Scooby. 5 laps, custom weather. We're going at sunset with 20 speed. Grid start slowest first, so the faster guys are going to have to find their way through over the mountain and down the other side. We got BOP is on, boost is off, slipstream is real, light damage 2 and 2 on the tyre and the fuel, so we should be good to go all the way through this one. What I am going to do, because we want to do another race, I'm going to switch it to practice and race. So no qualifying on this one, because obviously it's a long track. No limits, racing any tyres, and we have got shortcut penalty week. Wall collision is going on for this one. There'll be a few people who won't like that. Correct vehicle is off, clear collision is on, ghosting is off on this one. Pit lane is on, flag rules are on. This one is going to be... No! I should have saved the details. Somebody just joining. I'll save them this time. I'll sunset, random, that's all good, that's all fine. I want to change it to practice race. That's all good. Weak. Wall collision penalty is weak. That's all good. Ghosting is off. Pit lane, flags, safety settings. People won't like that wall. I'm not going to like that wall. If I'm perfectly honest, I'm not going to like the wall penalty. But there we go. Oh, did I not do the results? No, did I not do the results? Oh, no, too late. Ah, and I didn't save the replay. Ah, does anybody know who got first, second, and third in that one? Does anybody know who got first, second, and third? Oh, Mitchell Morgan, you numpty. You numpty, numpty, numpty. Why did I do that? Just eager to get on with it, I think. Eager to get on with it. Let's just have a little look in here and see what I can see. Jack got the fastest lap. Gamer down in first, Stiggy second, and Mad Max in third, I think. So thank you so much for that, guys. And I apologise. I apologise for not going through it. Yeah, Gamer down in first, Stiggy in second, Mad Max third, and Jack Fury got the fastest lap with a 146.9. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Getting carried away. I'm minded that time is running away with me, and I've got a request to do an additional race, and I do want to get into the dailies, so unfortunately I'm pushing forwards a little bit. I'm missing my randomiser at the moment, I have to say. Have I got, is that the only one I've got of those? Because that's gonna, I've got to get a livery on this if that is the only one I've got. Yeah, I have only got one Isle of Man. That's a shame. Okay, that's what we'll have to do. Just to reiterate the tyres, we are any racing, no need to pit. Stiggy's going to watch this one. Is there anybody out in YouTube land? Is anybody out in YouTube land that wants to race? Stiggy is going to be watching this one. Looks like Marco Mahoney. Stiggy, if you're not going to race, would you mind freeing up a space for somebody to race? I'm going to try and go at 22. I'm going to do 22:43. Oh, it looks like there's a couple of places. Mark, if you're quick, you'll get one. Unfazed, if you're quick, there's 2 places up for grabs at the moment. 2 places. Who is going to grab them? Who is going to grab them? Mark, you're going to need to be quick, else it's going to go. At the moment, we've got Jack Kobe, Greg White, Gamer Dan, Welsh Boy, Mad Max, D-Locks, myself, Jack Fury, M-Tech, Morgan Crank, Steve, Mick Osman is in, and GT Tom, and Stiggy. Who's Mick Osman? Trigger's just joining. Or changing his car, one or the other. So Stiggy's okay at the moment until we go 16. Oh, we've gone 16 to 16 now. We've got Borny's just grabbing the car. Trigger. So Mark, are you in now? Can you just give me a thumbs up if you're in? Vanosphere is prepared to give up the place. Vanosphere, what's your in-game name? Are you Stiggy? I get so confused. Okay, Mark's in. That's good. Oh, Richard has lost his spot. So I've got Trigger and Stiggy. Stiggy, are you able to jump out and let Richard back in? Oh, Vanosphere is Trigger. Okay. Richard is trying to get back in if anybody is able. Nick is Stiggy. Okay, I get so confused with who's who. It gets so confusing. Richard, jump in. Quick. Get ready. Go on, Richard. Get in there, mate. Is Richard in? Yes, he is. As soon as we get everybody sorted out with the cars, then we'll be getting going. Mark, grab the tyres. You do not need to come out of the lobby. Just untick your entry, go to the trolley, grab the tyres. Richard Source just saying thank you to Nick Humphrey. Respect, my friend. Thank you very much for that. Mark, let me know when you got your tyres sorted. Actually, we've got 15. We have got room for one more at the moment. Stiggy, if nobody grabs it, I'm more than happy for you to jump in and spectate. It's just if people actually want to race. We've got ATK Holders jumped in and Richard Source. As ATK says, respect is earned, not given. Absolutely. No worries, Mark. That's cool. So at hold, I'm just waiting for at hold to tick in, and then we'll be going. We will be going. Oh, it looks awfully dark out there. Awfully dark over the mountain. So I'm just waiting for Mick to grab a car, and then we'll be getting going. There we go. I think we're good. Everybody's in the Isle of Man, which is the car required for this one. Right, let's get this one on the go. No quali for this one. We are going straight into the race. The game will decide the order. Good luck, everybody. Normal rules apply. If you do bump somebody and wreck their race, please just give the place back by way of an apology as soon as it's safe to do so. There are plenty of places to do that in here, not over the mountain or down the other side. So if you have an issue on the mountain, wait until you get on the long straight. And if you've been hit, please keep going, and somebody will let you by, I have no doubt. And it looks awfully damp out there. Oh, it looks a bit damp. Wow, this is a quick car. I've forgotten how quick this is, even without the DRS open. Watch the braking zones, Mitchell. Watch those braking zones. And stay off the DRS over the top of the mountain. Got a car on the inside of me. Just having to give him some room. Somebody just clobbering the barrier. Looks like that car's just getting ahead of me at the moment. Whoa! I've been I knew I was going to. And I can't see diddly squat. I'm ghosted, thankfully. I told you that barrier collision was going to hurt. Whoa, that was nice. That opened up. At night at Bathurst. Oh, whose idea was this, randomiser? Whose idea was this? This is hard enough in the daylight, let alone at night. Whoa. Got another one. Stay out the walls, Mitchell. Stay out the walls. Slow and steady, I think, on this one. Really needs to be the order of the day. Slow and steady. Every corner I go through, I've got a car on the outside of me. I don't think I've been able to take my normal line through any corner since I started. Oh my word. Unfazed, yeah, it's been crazy this evening. We've just been rammed all night long. Although over the weekend I had a number of people asked if they could come race with us. Whoa, it's going to go round again. I cannot get through there in this car. It just does not want to go through there at all. Need to... I know what I'm doing is I'm on the brakes as we go through, and there's a little bump through there. And I'm just catching it. It's just sending the car around. I need to change my line through there. Oh, crikey. Randomiser, why did we go with wall penalties? Do you know what? Spa in the GR2s, I think we should do night and rain. What do you reckon? That'll just about finish me off, I think. How many more penalties can I rack up around here? If I keep going, I'm not even going to get to finish the race. Yeah, Unfazed, we're doing a Spa GR2. It's been shouted out. It's a special that we're going to do. Crumbs, I am all over the shop. Jack Kobe is so far out front. It's a crazy, crazy, crazy. My Gamer Dan is in a nice second at the moment, from what I can see there. And then Drac Fury in third. So Drac is up there. Drac Fury is on fire tonight. I don't know what's happened. I reckon he must have his Litland racing, you know. I reckon he's got his Litland sat on his lap, steering and racing, and Drac Fury's just operating the pedals because something's happened tonight. Whoa! Right, can we get through and up and over the mountain without crashing this time? It's there again. There's just something with this Scooby that doesn't like a little bit of the track. I caught it that time, didn't catch it the first two occasions. Cost me 8 seconds, over 8 seconds doing that. Car in front is dicing with death on the walls too. Morgan Crank. Lots of Gamer Dan started last. You're joking. Really? And you're in second? That is absolutely amazing. Let's go second. Started last. Now currently running second. Actually, running third. Running third. Wow. Game on. Come on. I think you need to win. Come on. Look at that. I've just improved my lap time by some 14 seconds through there. That's going to be an offering in the... I knew I wasn't going to get that slowed down. Now I've got dirty tyres as well. Oh, this is not my race, this one. I love Bathurst. I love this car. But just not feeling it tonight. Welsh Boy's just said the same thing, actually. I think it was Welsh Boy. Yeah. It's cool, mate. Oh, I'm not feeling it tonight. I'm a bit the same. Unfazed goes, yay! Mitch did one lap without a penalty. Whoop, whoop. I still threw it off the track. Can we get round without a penalty and without crashing. What do we say? What do you reckon? What do you reckon the odds are? Evens? 2 to 1? 1,000,000 to 1? No! That's a crash. 1,000,000 to 1. Something, I don't know what it is. There's something through there that this little Scooby doesn't like. Well, yellow flags applying. Somebody's had a moment going down the hill, I think. So I've got one more lap to do if I can get this finished. We're nearly a minute behind the leaders, and I don't know what the overrun is. Because you race it like that M6, Mitch, it's not the same. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Not giving this enough respect. Oh, come on. Right, one last lap to show I can race this car. Osman's really quick behind me. Svipa! Hello, 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 hello. Right, let's go careful through here. We'll get it slowed down before the corner. Aye, aye, aye. It's not going to happen. Crumbs. Night time. Barriers. What on earth were you thinking? What were you thinking? I think tomorrow morning I'm going to load up the randomiser and push the delete button on it. Oh my word! Whoa, this car used to be such fun. Jack Fury's just saying, what have they done to that car? Gamer Dan crashed when he was typing to tell me that he was second. Oh, Dan, you shouldn't have done that. You should get going. Oh, Jack Fury's saying no grip at all. You're not wrong. I was thinking that that car drove differently. It used to be on rails. But I was clobbering the walls way too much. It was that little bit as you go up the mountain, just whacking it, spinning it all the way. Game down auto drive is not safe. So did it crash under auto drive? The game crashed a car. Oh my word. So that's Gamer Dan's secret. As you're going up and down the hill, he puts it on auto drive. Now we know the secret. Of course, Jack Kobe wins because he just sticks it on auto drive all the way around. But I didn't tell you that. Oh dear. Yeah, unfazed. It's just it did look damp, that track. It really did. Ooh, difficult one. Very, very difficult one. Right. I believe that we've reached the end of the races for tonight, but we're going to do one more. So Jack Kobe was your winner with a 2:04.0 in first place and fastest lap. Congratulations. Jack Fury right up there again in second. He is on fire tonight. D-Locks in third. Richard Sourced in fourth. Gamer down fifth after the crash while he was texting. Don't text and drive. It's not a good idea, guys. This is a law against that, isn't there? Texting and driving, playing with your phone. I think we should, what is it, 6 points for texting and driving? Borny in sixth, Greg Weiss seventh, MTech in eighth, Mad Max in ninth, Steve in 10th, Morgan Crank in 11th, Mick Osman in 12th. I got 13th. I don't know how I wasn't dead last, but there we go. Hold in 14th, GT Tom in 15th, and Welsh Boy is, well, is running for the for I don't know what he's running for at the moment. He's still running. I can't think of anything. My brain's fogging up. Jack Kobe was your winner. Jack Fury second, and D-Locks in third for that one. Okay, right. So, where are we off to? I'm just going to do a practice and race for this. We're heading off to Spa, if I can remember where it is. Where's Spa gone? I thought it was down the bottom here somewhere. There it is. It is at the bottom. We'll go 5 laps. Go on. We'll give it what for. We'll go custom weather. Goodness knows what we're going to get. We'll go early morning, 20. Grid start with the slowest first. Although there won't be a grid start because we're just practicing and then getting into the race. So there will be a grid start, slowest first. That'll do. Whatever. Don't know what I'm saying. Don't know what I'm doing. Slip Dean boost. That's all fine. That's all fine. Yeah, whatever. 120 seconds should be fine. Filter by category with GR2s. Racing all, none, done. Weak, that's all good. Let's get this one going. Ooh. Here we go. Jack Fury says 150 quid fine and the speed awareness course. Mad Max says 200 fine and 6 points. Jack Kobe couldn't see much, but he still did okay. Welsh Boy says London Marathon. Mitchell, practice race is very biased. It puts Jack first and me Stone last. Yeah, but Gamer Dan, you didn't half come through to come last or first. That is an achievement. Do you know what? No disrespect to Jack Kobe, but there is no kudos in going first to first. To go last to first is amazing. Around there, of all places, I take my hat off to you, my friend. That is something else. That is absolutely something else. I mean, I could sit here and rearrange the track order, but it's a lot of flaff and I can't be asked. I can't be asked. I mean, we could do a quali, but the trouble is, it's like, what? 5 laps, we're only going to maybe do one if we're lucky. Yeah, it's still not worked out how the game decides what order you're going to be in. It doesn't work on DR. It doesn't seem to work on how you've raced during the day. I have got no clue how it works out how to put poo front and rear. I really don't know. Right, if we got everybody set, I'm going to just go for it. So you've got Jack Kobe, Gamer Dan, Borny, Mad Max, D-Locks, FIFA, Richard Source, myself, Jack Fury, Hold, MTech, Morgan Crank, Steve, Tom. Just waiting for Jack Kobe and Unfazed, and then we'll get going. It's usually Maya by DR plus practice times. Oh, right. Oh, to the practice time. Okay. But the practice times trump it. Oh, right. So if I don't set a practice time, does that mean I'm going to be at the front or the back? Unfazed has just put Jack Kobe in his place. Jack Kobe, being very polite, said, I meant guten Tag, as in good day. And Unfazed has come back and says, that's German, I'm Belgian. So what is... so Unfazed has said to Jack Kobe, Jawa. Oh, love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Right, let's see how we're going. You've got Jack Kobe in the CLK. As soon as I've gone through this, we're going to go racing, guys. Jack Kobe's in the CLK. Gamer Dan is in the GT500 Nismo. Borny is in the NSX Concept. Mad Max is as well, as is Unfazed, as is D-Lox. Svipa is in the GT500 Nismo. Richard Source is in the Concept. I'm in the Concept. Drac Fury's in the Nismo. Hold is in the Nismo. M-Tech is in the GT500 the RCF. Morgan Crank is in the GT500 Nismo. Steve is in NSX. Mick is in the NSX, as is GT Tom. So we've got a mix of NSX and GT500s in here, with M-Tech being the odd one out in the RCF GT500. So it's still a GT500. Oh, and Jack Kobe in a CLK. Jack Kobe is going for raw speed on the straights rather than anything else. So let's get this one underway. This is a last one for you guys, a last lobby race tonight. And then a little bit later than expected, we'll be heading off into the daily races for an hour or so. And at the moment, we're 54% to keep the two separate and 46% then to keep the two streams together. So it's very 50-50. Jack Kobe, I just want to mix it up, haha. Saw everyone in NSX. Sounds good, my friend. That sounds good. I just hope that you've got weather tyres for it. Okay, here we go. We're off, we're off, we're off. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Whoa! Oh, big slow up at the corner there. Caught me out big time. I had to get seriously out of the accelerator there, and that bunched everybody up behind. Now we're going to need to be brave through here to catch these guys up. Weirdly, we are. Oh, we've got a car going around. That's Richard and Jack Fury. Looks like they might have had a coming together. I'm not quite sure. Jack Fury going very slow and Richard going round and round and round and round and round like a spinning top. And suddenly we find ourselves right in the mix here. Oh, I just dived up the inside of Borny there. I need to get it down in the first gear to get it rotated. I've still got the car on the outside. Just shut the door a little bit. Make sure that that was done. I've had enough of unfazed bright lights, so let's just get up the inside of unfazed. Oh, I didn't quite manage to do that. Now, what you don't know is Jack Kobe was lined up in the NSX to race this race until West phoned him and said, "Oi, we want you in a Mercedes," and he couldn't resist it. So what I've done is I've jumped into Jack Kobe's NSX, which is fully loaded with a full tank of Kobe juice. Can we make it work for us? Come on! Unfortunately, it looks like Unfazed has also got a gallon of Kobe juice in his tank. But his Kobe juice is better than my Kobe juice. No! Oh, I got in the back of Jack Kobe. I'm going to have to let him by. I can't right now. That was a little tap. Place given back. Jack Kobe, that car's too slow through the corners. But we did the right thing. Place given back. Now we get that done. So now we got to get after unfazed again now, after having to give the place back. So we're going to have to fly. Oh boy, are we going to have to fly. How much Kobe juice did Jack Kobe give unfazed? How much did he give me? When's it going to expire? .6 to unfazed in front. If I keep saying unfazed, you'll probably get commentators curse and crash. Unfazed, 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 unfazed. Oh, come on. 3 seconds, he's not unfazed at all. No, he's not phased at all. He's unfazed. Get it right, Mitchell. Come on, come on. Come on! Although, if anybody is watching the Formula 1 last weekend, or the weekend before, whenever it was, the weekend before, then you'll all know that unfazed real identity. He is a Formula 1 racing driver. As officially announced by Channel 4 on British national television. So it's no surprise. It is out there now, charging away from me. I do love these GR2 cars. Come on, unfazed. Get penalty. Make my day. It's not going to happen. He's 3 seconds ahead now. I'm pulling away. Gamer down out in front. Matt Bax in seconds. 3-4 in third. Going really well, those guys. I'm leaving my brake in as late as I can. Oh, I can't. I'm not leaving anything on the table with this. I've got M-Tech bearing down on me as well at the moment. I'm not quite sure where Jack Kobe's disappeared to in that CLK. I was expecting that to be super quick. Come on, come on, come on. 2.9. We've got unfazed to below 3 seconds now. With 2 laps to run. Come on, Kobe Juice, do your work. Come on. Unfazed, taunting me. We know his real identity now. There's no hiding anymore. The only trouble, I can't remember which racing driver they were talking about now. Was it Piastri? Was it Oscar Piastri? I think it was. I'm going to crash in a minute because I'm loving this and I'm getting more and more and more reckless as this one goes on. Just trying to catch up with Unfazed, and it's not managing it. It's just managing the gap all the time. 3.2 now. 3.3, 3.4. Quicker than me through there. Can't get close to even put any pressure on him. Ah! I'm going to ban all the fast drivers from my lobbies from now on. Anybody that I can't beat is now officially banned. There we go. I've said it. It's true. It's done. Arbitrary, yeah, one of those things. An arbitrary ruling. I still can't say the word. I am joking, of course. I love having the fast races in here that really push us. Talking about that, where's Kobe? I keep waiting for him to come up behind me any moment and go, let me through. And then Mitchell Morgan goes disappearing into the barrier in a big puff of flame and fire and smoke and rubber. And then Unfazed will look in his mirror and laugh so hard he'll crash as well. Alright, come on. Tell you what, I've got to keep my mind on what I'm doing because M-Tech is going really well behind me here. I am in danger of losing 6th place here. Come on. Is Unfazed going to be kind to me? Or am I going to drop it because I'm pushing too hard? Oh, yeah. Little mistakes creeping in here now. Little mistakes are one thing. A big mistake will have M-Tech coming through and Unfazed laughing his head off if I bin it right now. Unfazed 3.4 down the road, so never really any chance to close up. He got absolute measure of me here. 2.4 to M-Tech behind at the moment. So we'll take it easy into this one. We'll bring it home in 6th. I tried, I failed. Woo! I love that. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Thank you to whoever mentioned that. What's the difference between the 24-hour layout and this one? What is the difference between the 24-hour layout and that one, I wonder? Unfazed, Piastri style. For those of you that are wondering, I'm not joking. Channel 4, I can't remember the exact quote now, said that Piastri was unfazed. Direct quote. You start on the hill. Okay. And the pit exit is the difference. Ah. Okay. Oh, that's where the pit exit goes all the way up and winds around and stuff. I know what you mean. Whoa, I enjoyed that. That was like I said, whoever shouted that one out, thank you so much. That was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. My hands are red raw. Wrestling the steering wheel in that one. Save that replay and your result. Gamer Dan with a first with a 208.2. Srifa in second with the fastest lap of 208.1. So just fractionally behind, just 0.1 of a second behind. Wow. Mad Max in a fine third with a 208.8. And then we got D-Locks in fourth. Unfazed in fifth. I couldn't catch him. I was trying and I failed. As much as I kept using his name, he still didn't buckle under the pressure. Murray Walker, I've let you down, my friend. I got sixth. M-Tech in 7th, Richard Sauce in 8th, Jack Kobe 9th, Morgan Crank in 10th, Jack Fury 11th, Borney in 12th, GT Tom in 13th, Mick Osmond in 14th, Hold in 15th, and Steve in 16th. But your top 3 and the last one for the night. Gamer Dan, Srifa, and Mad Max, well done to you. Morgan Crank couldn't get round Jack Kobe. Jack Fury, I went to boost Unfazed, but he moved at the last second. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, what a time. Oh, what a time. Steve, sorry, smashed someone in the backside. I did wait, though. Thank you, Steve, for waiting. That's all we ask. That's all we ask. And apologising in the chat. Those are the rules. Thank you. Thank you. And no red flags tonight. No red flags. Can you believe that? Yes, get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Okay, right. I am going to take a couple of minutes because I need to pay a visit to little boy's room. I also need to replenish my water. And then I'm going to drop into the daily races. Morgan, unfortunately, no more tonight. I'm going to drop into the daily races, and then we will be back tomorrow at 9 o'clock for more of the same. I will announce which races we're doing in the Discord as usual. So if you haven't already, please jump on a Discord, get involved in there, say hello to everybody, introduce yourself. And there is a channel in there which will have all of the cars, tracks, the tyre wear, the number of laps, the tyres, everything that you need to know will be in there, all nicely in one place. So I'm going to jump into the dailies. I will close down this stream and open up the next one purely because I've got it ready. And I will be back with that in just a few minutes. For those of you that are disappearing, thank you so much for being with us this evening. Thank you so much for the races. I thoroughly enjoyed them tonight. I'm buzzing. I feel like it's a Friday. I don't know what's up with me. I don't know what I'm on. Maybe I've had too much Dr. Pepper this evening. I haven't got a clue. But there we go. Gaming down. Thank you and good luck. I'll watch your dailies. Thank you so much. So I'm going to bring this one to an end, close down the stream, open the next one. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. If you're disappearing, have a great one, a great day, morning, evening, night, whatever you're doing. Make it good. Stay safe, stay well, and hopefully I'll see you back here at 9 o'clock tomorrow. For the rest of you, I'll see you on the other side. Bye.